morning, everyone. Well, today I'm just going to have a little show and tell, and my voice sounds kind of rough because I'm actually up in the middle of the night making this video because I couldn't sleep. But anyhow, I'm going to be giving these away. And I don't think I've shown them before, so I thought I would show them. And I actually have two here that are identical, and I'm going to be giving one to my oldest daughter's mother-in-law, and I had already given one to the other, which I'll be showing you one like that too. Okay, so on the front of the cover of this little, let me show you, it's got a magnet closure here, and I use these magnets where you have one that's kind of more sticks out, and then I use what's called like a roofing disc, and so that one lays real flat, so it shuts real nice. I love magnetic closures, and it's just made with craft cardstock, and I bought this chipboard that was acid free on the internet. So inside it's a set of cards, and here's the outside and the back. Me and my friend did these together, and we've been using this. We had this made, and it's Proverbs 25:11, and it's about apples of gold. And so anyhow, I used one of these flowers from Hobby Lobby. I think this might have been from Hobby Lobby too. These are definitely from Hobby Lobby, and the little envelopes from Hobby Lobby. And then I had just punched out, this is actually a border punch, but I just liked it with the lace, and I like the pink and the brown together. And then I have this little, I think this was from a, I think I have it here behind me. Let me see. See it right off here, but it's one of those little it's like 3x4 cards, and it was, I think it was a Simple Stories one, but I just cut it down to this size that would fit into the envelope, so I just really made it shorter. I think it was the exact width. It's been a while since I've done it. But I'm going to give one of these to my sister. Well, actually, two of them I'm going to give to one each of my sisters when I see them this summer. And then I'm giving one to, like I said, my daughter's mother-in-law. So it's nice and dimensional. I just think it's such a cute little project. So anyway, let me open that. It's actually not that hard to open. Okay, so I line the inside, and I can always show you, if you're interested, I will show you how to make one of these. It's been a while, but I'm sure I can figure it out. So, excuse me. Sorry, I had to yawn. Whenever I travel, it's like, I hate traveling. So it's like, it kind of keeps me awake. So anyhow, I've got 6 all occasion cards in here. So this one I did it as a birthday card. And of course, they have to write their own sentiment in here. And then I just did this little square with a corner punch. And I used one of the wooden bird cages from Hobby Lobby. And these little flowers also from Hobby Lobby. And I've got an Oliver background stamp on there. I think you can see that. And I just thought they're real cute. And again, we did the apples of gold on the back. And then this one here, it's also another birdhouse. Now this I did do, it looks like a real springy paper, and I can't remember what it is. You know, it's been a while since I did these. And then I had taken an old hanky or a doily, and that had been worn out from age, and I took like a strip of it and made this little flower, and then put some pearls on the inside. And for a while I was just on this thing where I was like making little lace flowers. You know how we get making different things all the time. And here's another one. So this one just says, for you. I hope I'm not going to keep yawning through the whole thing. Sorry. And then this one here, again, some flowers from Hobby Lobby, and I don't remember if they're actually Hobby Lobby or one of the other brands that they sometimes carry. But again, the little wooden bird cage. That bird cages are the theme on this one. And then I got these little wooden banners that this one said happy birthday. And again, I used that same border punch like I used on the front. And that's a Martha Stewart punch. And I love this paper where it looks all crackled. And again, a little spot to write on the inside. And then I have the 3 envelopes. So I'm just layering these. And I put the envelopes in the back. But sometimes I have all, you know, put card envelope. But this one I did that way. And I'll slide these back in here. And I made this little like belly band to slide in the cards. And you know, depending on, now because these are kind of dimensional, it doesn't hold quite as many cards as like the other one I'm going to show you. Okay, so okay, so this is one of the other ones, and this one I used some feathers on, and this one's a thank you card, again with the same thing. And these, my backgrounds are all like scraps, because you know we like to use our scraps. So another one like that. And then this one here says thinking of you. And this one's with that all over pattern stamped on there too. And this one says happy birthday. And again, I've used feathers, flowers, little tiny buttons, and the bird cage. And again, I've used that Martha Stewart punch and another scrap of that spring paper. And again with the, so wherever I could, I used a different punch for the corners. So the 3 more. Let's see, which one do I want to adopt? I try to alternate it and have a more decorative one or a less decorative one. So let's stick that right in here. And I couldn't remember if I had done them exactly the same, but I did. This one I just wrote it on this side, but it looks just the same. So okay, so I made 2 alike. Actually, did I make more than 2 of those? Maybe. I think I only did 2 of those. Okay, this was another one I did. And I took a paper and just kind of made up a pattern. Lots of times if I want something, I'll make up a pattern for it. And that I have in my drawer. My file that I was showing you the other day. I had bought these little tools, and I put some twine around that. The little leaf I had actually cut on my Cricut, and then I made up this little pot by just, you know, making a square and rounding the corners, which I actually did by hand because I didn't have a corner rounder that was that tiny. And then I used a textured paper for the roof, and then I just punched a hole out of the center of this, and then inked, of course, to make it a little more dimensional. Oh, and I put a little tiny punch, just like with a regular hole punch, so it looks like the little stick that the bird would stand on. And again, it shuts with a magnet. It's made the exact same way. Now, this one does not have as much dimension on the inside. Very dimensional on the outside, as you can see. And so these ones, I do have more cards in here. So that one got 6. This one gets, let's see, this one gets 8. So let me show you those. And I guess I don't need to show you the envelopes. They all look alike. Sorry, my voice got more grovelly. I should have went and took a drink of water first. Okay, this is a thinking of you. Oh, and this is a Stampin' Up. It was like a garden theme rubber stamps. And so this one again, I'm using scraps with the craft papers. And I think I actually bought the cards and the envelopes together. So I didn't even have to cut out the envelopes. And so then I just made these and used colored pencils. Sometimes I used watercolor pencils and then some flowers. And this is just thinking of you. Oh, and I did rubber stamp a little bird in here. And again with the little area to write in. And this one here is friends are like are precious and few. And it might have been from that same collection of rubber stamps. So this one I made a little hat. And I've got the twine here. And I have a, it looks like a price tag with the little flower on it. Makes me think of Minnie Pearl. Who's old enough to remember that? And then in here I've got the hat again. And so I color these and cut them out. And again, a scrap of paper with the Martha Stewart punch. It's one of my favorites. Okay, this here was that a die? Or did I buy it like that? I think these were some I bought. Because this is before I got my die cutter. Okay, and it says, one is never closer to God than in a garden. And again, it's got the garden theme. Everything is from that same Stampin' Up rubber stamp set. And again, I use scraps, gingham, you know, it's one of my favorite. And there's the inside. And here, this one just says, you make me smile. And this is like one of my favorite rubber stamps in that collection. Just, it's so simple, so pretty. And I've just got layers of papers and layers back here. And again, I rubber stamped them all with that stamp we had made. And let me slide those in here. Well, maybe if I can get them out of here. I know, I won't try to get out the envelopes too. That'll help. Okay. Okay, so maybe I did the same ones, just maybe a little differently. Now this one I know is exactly the same, except for maybe the other one doesn't say happy birthday. Now I just have to look. It's been a while since I've looked through it. Okay. Okay, I used Thinking of You on this one and a different scrap of paper. Okay, and that one's pink and brown. This one's blue and brown. And I did the little bird a different color. This one's pink where the other one is blue. Okay, and then we have Happy Birthday, and we got the watering can and the gloves again. And with a little wooden banner. Okay, and this one says Happy Birthday, and it's got the little pots with the, let's see, one's beans and the other one is, I think it says pansy. Yes. Okay. And then I made this look like a sign and put a brad in there. And the brad is underneath the green so it doesn't come out on the side. But I think these turned out so cute. And here's another one with the hat. And this time I didn't put the bow at the top. I just did the little price tag with a bird on it. And this one says Happy Birthday. And I just love how these turned out. I think they're so cute. Okay, I think I'm going to put this one on top. Okay. And this is going to go to one of my sisters. So, both my sisters are really good at flowers. You know, I scrapbook, so I don't have time for that. I'm trying to see which one I want on the top. I think I'm going to put this on the top. I just love that. The little pots. Okay, so I just want to show those to you before I gave them all away and I didn't get to show you. So if you're interested in seeing me make one of these, let me know. I could get to it sooner, so I'd get to it sooner rather than later. And I just think they're so fun, so cute, and I love the magnetic closure. It's so fun. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll be back in a couple of days. See you then. Bye-bye. Have a nice Mother's Day. Bye-bye.